Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 over-the-top comedy performances.
Mr. Body followed his understudy into the hall looking for an escape. The murderer crept up behind him and killed him. Will you stop that?
For this list, we'll be looking at actors who went all out and above and beyond for their comedic roles. Did we forget an outrageous comedy performance? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Tom Cruise, Tropic Thunder. Les Grossman remains one of Tom Cruise's most radical departures from his usual action hero roles.
Thank you, Les. Thank you. We have a good night.
But seriously, a nutless monkey could do your job.
Good. Thank you.
In this Ben Stiller satirical action flick, the actor completely changes his appearance and runs wild as a Hollywood fire starter. He isn't afraid of picking a fight with anybody, from agents to hostage takers.
And more like, what do you need, Les? Glasses? What?
You've likely never seen the man with this much aggression, and you might never see him like this again. Tropic Thunder is a rare part that lets him shed his star status to play an entertainingly bad person. To top it all off, Cruise ends the movie with some pretty sick dance moves.
Heads up! Heads up!
Number 9, Melissa McCarthy, Bridesmaids. Melissa McCarthy's role in Bridesmaids is one of the standout performances of the modern comedy classic.
What about a Pixar-themed shower? And we all come dressed as our favorite Pixar character.
That, and I'll just snowball on top of that, also Fight Club.
McCarthy makes her presence known throughout with broad comedic lines and memorable scenes. For instance, she adds a genuine flair to an already top-notch moment involving food poisoning. Next to that iconic sequence, the talented actress isn't worried about anything other than making the audience laugh.
Jesus, Megan.
I'm sorry, I want to apologize. I'm not even confident of which end that came out of.
As both an entertaining character and a good friend, McCarthy grounds Megan Price in the real world so that she can still fly off the handle in a believable way. This role also helped create a brand that would continue with other starring vehicles for the performer.
Yeah, you got to get back on my seat. You get it?
No, I think, yeah, I definitely got it.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Number 8, Kevin Kline, A Fish Called Wanda. Kevin Kline won an Oscar for this comically insane character in A Fish Called Wanda.
That was fun. I love robbing the English. They're so polite.
His crazy behavior brings surprises to every one of his scenes, giving audiences reasons to laugh and wince in equal measure. Otto is the peak of brash personalities with his quick temper and trigger finger.
Don't call me stupid.
Oh, right! To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people! I've known sheep that could outwit you.
He's especially engaging when he's telling someone off for calling him dumb, which only leads to a search for vengeance. His chemistry with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Cleese is off the charts too. Kline ultimately ensures that viewers won't forget him, whether he's eating fish or chasing people around an airport.
A little time before my plane leaves and I'm longing to humiliate you. So get in that barrel.
Number 7, Will Ferrell, Elf. Throughout the Christmas classic Elf, Will Ferrell generates the ultimate embodiment of holiday cheer.
Best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Thanks, but I don't sing.
He even finds time to do his own singing for further emphasis of such. Ferrell plays the fish out of water better than anybody, with a constant smile and happy disposition that's highly contagious.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
The character's quest to find his father is extremely heartwarming, if for nothing other than his ever-present need to spread joy along the way. Tapping into the star's likability, and probably in part due to his recognizable work on Saturday Night Live, this movie has become a staple of December viewing ever since its release.
Get out! Don't look at me! Get out!
Number 6, Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire. To many fans and fellow performers alike, Robin Williams was the epitome of risk-taking comedy.
Mr. Hillard, do you consider yourself humorous?
I used to. There was a time when I found myself funny. But today, you have proven me wrong.
His role in Mrs. Doubtfire was one such gamble that paid off huge because of Williams' sheer dedication, infusing the character with a personal touch that stemmed from his wild stage persona. Williams seemed to oh so effortlessly disappear into the part of the British housekeeper.
Oh, I'm sorry to frighten you, dear. I must look like a yeti in this getup.
It's difficult to deny how impressively he pulled off the switcheroo, all while bringing the funny, proving that he could do anything. This icon used every trick in the book to trick his on-screen family.
Oh, the terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting.
Number 5, Eddie Murphy, The Nutty Professor. The Nutty Professor allows Eddie Murphy to play multiple roles with total commitment.
Sherman,
I think I do remember hearing something on TV about colon cleansing. They say everyone should have one. I'm thinking about getting me an appointment and go down and get my colon cleansed thoroughly.
The comedian brings a whole new personality to each and every one of his characters, regardless of prosthetics and makeup. It's hard enough to be funny in one part, let alone 6. Seriously, the dinner scenes are pretty much just him talking to himself.
Daddy, all I'm trying to say is that scientific breakthroughs are occurring all the time. And the only thing about to break through is your ass about to break through a seat of your pants.
Murphy definitely gives comedy legend Jerry Lewis a run for his money in this remake of the 60s original. Some might call him an overachiever, but there's no doubt Murphy is one of the kings of scene-stealing comic performances.
Yeah, that's how I start out, colleagues. Me and your grandfather was colleagues. Next thing you know, he's on top of me in the shed, pumping and sweating.
Number 4, Sacha Baron Cohen, Borat. Known for his groundbreaking role, Sacha Baron Cohen lays it all on the line as the title character in Borat.
This suit is black. Okay. I'm not quite...
His chaotic journey through America involves confronting countless citizens with blunt questions. Fearless in every scene, Baron Cohen interacts with everyday people by pretending to be a Kazakhstani journalist.
Give me a smile, baby. Why angry face?
Well, what you're saying is very demeaning. Do you know the word demeaning?
No.
His entire acting style is deliberately overblown in order to capitalize on every possible moment of comedy gold. In one of the most infamous scenes of the film, the actor even wrestles naked with his co-star. The performance might be as over the top as it is fearless.
Now, no, that would not be funny in America. Okay.
Number 3, Tim Curry, Clue. Tim Curry's performance in Clue is one of several reasons that the board game adaptation defies expectations.
In that case, may I suggest we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy? At which point I believe our unknown host will reveal his intentions.
Not only is his role as the butler perfect casting, it might be the most underrated humorous part of the decade. He spends a portion of the film having to explain the plot, lead the cast, and deliver precise dialogue.
Well, as everyone here is in the same boat, there's no harm in my revealing some details, and my instructions are to do so.
Curry manages to do it all in a glorious bit of slapstick. For the final sequence, the performer races around the house in an attempt to solve the whole mystery. His ranting and raving makes this one of the funniest parodies of the genre.
One of us could have stayed in the study, picked up the dagger, run down the hall, and stabbed the cook.
Number 2, Gene Wilder, Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein is a Mel Brooks film, but it wouldn't be what it is without the influence of Gene Wilder.
You put that thing back on the operating table and strap him down tightly.
The actor gives the role of Dr. Frankenstein an unhinged quality that explores the true madness of the man. Serving as the movie's co-writer, Wilder isn't afraid to let this manic energy out with lines that are often shouted.
My name is Frankenstein!
This also spills out into comical scenes such as the hilarious rendition of Puttin' on the Ritz. Next to impressive comic set pieces, the main star examines the compelling drama behind his character. He finds a way to make the audience love him even when he's lost his mind.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Get me the hell out of here. What's the matter with you people? I was joking! Don't you know a joke when you hear one?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Chevy Chase, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. His role as Clark Griswold is the ultimate portrait of a dad consumed by Christmas.
We needed a coffin, a tree. There are no lots open on Christmas Eve. Lewis burned down my tree, so I replaced it as best I could. Voila.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, honey.
Peter Capaldi in The Loop. The actor fires off brilliant insults every time he bursts onto a scene.
Okay, Jamie, 2 jobs. Job 1, find the Pwit leaker and kill them. Job 1 is 2 parts. Job 2, go to the BBC and find out who's got it there. We need them to delay till after the vote, yeah? I love you.
John Goodman, The Big Lebowski. Goodman channels a veteran that takes everything way too seriously, including bowling.
Smokey, this is not Nam, this is bowling. There are rules.
Hey, Walter, come on. It's just, hey, man, it's Smokey, so his toe slipped over a little, you know? It's just a game, man.
This is a league game. This determines who enters the next round robin. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but I wasn't...
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but I wasn't over.
Mike Myers, Austin Powers franchise. The multi-part role allows Myers to remind everyone of his dynamic genius.
You've been cryogenically frozen for 30 years. Who are these people? The shouting is a temporary side effect of the unfreezing process.
Yes, I'm having difficulty controlling the volume of my voice!
Amy Adams, Enchanted. Adams plays the eternally optimistic heroine with an added dose of musical talent.
What is it with this dress of yours?
Oh, do you like it?
Oh, it's just...
I gathered the silk from my silkworm friends and I spun it into thread on my spinning wheel. You made it all?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Jim Carrey practically took over the comedy scene with the release of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
How would you like me to make your life a living hell?
Well, I'm not really ready for a relationship, Lois, but thank you for asking.
His performance crosses the line, turns around, and then completely erases it in the same breath. Investigating the kidnapping of the Miami Dolphins mascot, Ventura and his methods are unorthodox to say the least, and the actor makes that known in every single scene.
Sorry, Mr. Ace. I have the plumbing checked immediately.
Be sure that you do. If I'd been drinking out of the toilet, I might have been killed.
This leads to bits where he even ventures undercover to solve the case. Carrey has staked his claim as one of the masters of absurdity through body language, diction, and pure talent. It's hard to deny that Ace Ventura is among his defining statements.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.